What's going on YouTube? It's Sean here and I'm back today to give you guys a review of the Nike SB Dunk High Pro in the Spectrum or Easter colorway. This pair is set to have a global drop in March, but here in Toronto, one of our local skate shops, Adrift, dropped them a couple days ago. This pair retailed for a price of 145 Canadian dollars, which translates to about 110 US. And the official colorway for this shoe is Particle Gray, Black, and Terra Blush. So first off, here's a quick look at the box, and as you can see, these guys come in an all-new purple SB box. I guess this is a new box era for Nike SB, and I'm personally loving the change. So this Spectrum pair is set to celebrate the upcoming Easter holiday, and as such, the entire shoe is done in this mismatching fashion in various tones of pastel colored suede. So both the lateral side and the medial side of both the left foot and the right foot are different, which gives it a very unique and playful look and sort of reminds me of like a What the Dunk. Starting things off on the toe box, so on the left foot, here we have this pastel blue colored suede, and on the right foot, we have a pastel colored olive green. Wrapping on the front of the toe box, so on the left foot first, here we have that pastel olive green suede. And then looking at the lateral side of the shoe first, so on the mid panel of the shoe, we have this sort of tan colored or beige colored suede, and above this we have this gray suede. Stitched on top of this, we have a very striking black colored swoosh, which really stands out, especially when you compare it to the pastel colored tones that the rest of the shoe is done in. As we move further down, we have this pastel colored burnt orange, and then that beige colored suede wraps around the back heel. We also have a small black heel tab that's also constructed out of black suede. As I flip the left shoe over to the medial side, so the mid panel here is done in that burnt orange color, and then next to this we have that pastel blue. Moving on and looking at the right foot, so on the lateral side first, so the lateral side here is done in this dark burnt orange, and then above this we have this suede done in this pale orange finish. Next to this we have this gray colored suede, and then the back heel is finished with the wraparound of this blue colored suede. On the medial side of the right foot, so the mid panel here is done in that beige color. Again, we have that black Nike swoosh stitched on top, and then next to this we have that pastel green. In terms of laces, so you'll notice that the laces on both feet match the color of the toe box. So we have blue laces on the left foot and olive colored laces on the right foot. In addition to this, they also give you a secondary pair of off-white or like cream colored laces if you want to give this shoe a bit more uniformity or just more of a toned down look. Underneath the laces, we have your nylon tongue, which again is done in mismatching colors. And at the very top, we have the Nike SB tag done in pastel blue on the right foot and pastel olive on the left foot. Pulling out the insoles, so here's a look at the insoles on both shoes. We have Nike SB branding on the heels, and of course on the other side, we have a Nike Zoom Air unit underneath the heel for cushioning and impact protection. So the upper of these Easter or Spectrum Dunk Highs sits atop a gum midsole, and then flipping the shoe over to the bottom, here we have your classic Dunk Pro outsole. So we have this circular traction pattern on the forefoot and this exposed foam in the middle with Nike SB branding. So from a sizing standpoint, my feet measures as a true size 10, slightly on the wider side, and I picked these up in a size 10. Generally speaking, for Dunk Highs, you can probably go true to size, especially if you have narrow, normal, or slightly wide feet. However, if you guys have really wide feet, I would caution as this area right here was a little bit narrow. So if that's the case, you might want to go up a half size. For me, the width of this shoe wasn't a problem, but I can ever so slightly feel it on the sides of my feet. So again, if you do have really wide feet, then probably going up a half size would be the better bet. Next up, from a comfort standpoint, so really nothing too much to say here. It feels and fits like any of your other Dunk Highs. So it does have a very firm and stable feel on feet, but it's not going to be very soft, it's not going to be very cushioned. But the one thing I liked is that the suede upper was very soft and there's basically no break-in time required. So with all that being said, now let me lace these up and I'll show you guys how these look on feet. Obviously, if you're not a fan of mismatching sneakers, then this pair is definitely not going to be for you. For everyone else though, I personally find that this is a very fun and very playful take on the Dunk Highs, and it's a nod to Easter without being way too in your face with these muted pastel colored tones. Generally speaking though, I'm not as big of a fan of the Dunk High as I am of the Dunk Low, so I would have liked to see these in Dunk Low form, but with that said, this still is a very rockable shoe for me, and because I don't actually own too many Dunk Highs in my collection, this was a nice addition. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of the Spectrum or Easter Nike SB Dunk High Pro. When this has a wider release in March, do you guys plan on copying this pair, or are you guys not feeling the mismatching look of this sneaker? If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Give me a follow on Instagram at esgo8, check out my Twitter at sean.go, and visit my website as well at seango.ca. So until next time, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoy this review, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.